So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Short completion, just 4 yards, 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. 7-7, our score after 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a defense able to hold.
Let's fucking go. I'm currently stressed the fuck out. This Eagles versus Cowboys. I fucked up. I threw a pick six on the first fucking play. I got the ball back. I scored the next time. And then he drove it downfield, tried to go for it on fourth down, and he didn't get there. So now I have to score to get ahead. And I only have 2 minutes and 18 seconds until halftime, so I have to score in 2 minutes.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Oh.
Able to avoid him at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw.
I knew I didn't like that.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Timeout. Save some time. Save a little bit of time.
Get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
No!
Really nice yardage.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Nah, run it back. He's staying in the same play. That same hole is going to be there.
Here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just
Hold up. Turn your mic up. Actually, no. I think I can turn the volume up for you. On my side. Yeah, I can. All right. What did you say?
Passes in his background with his footwork.
They'll run with Sanders. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
From the 7 now, it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
I have to settle for a field goal.
Here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, we're going to go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Give me that! Let's fucking go!
Defenders had intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
But first down, Hurts.
Hell no.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it.
Let's go. Up by 6 now.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Get your ass over here.
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
We're going to try man blitz here.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game.
What the fuck?
Gonna take it the distance. 30, 10, 5, touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 75 yards. And the
there is no fucking way, dude.
They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think
I don't
they won
fucking
the leverage
know.
game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming.
No.
They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Fuck, dude.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to
Alright, so I know what I gotta do. Run the fuck out of this ball.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I have to run like hell because it's obvious this is going to go back and forth. And I'm not trying to give him more time than he needs.
One-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back.
Yeah, he fucking scored. I don't know how. Yeah, because that's what I have my main. Oh no. Oh, dude.
He's going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
All right.
They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to.
Let's fucking go.
You're not able to turn the corner.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 93 yards on the ground.
He literally thought that I was going to pass it, so I got him to fuck himself by getting into a play where I could get a good chunk of yards by running it.
I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
And now he thinks I'm just going to run it again, so he's going to pick something he can blitz out of. And I got something for that, buddy. No! Why did you throw it behind him, my guy? He was wide open, and you threw it behind him, bro.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those
windows can open
and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this
Show
time
ass over
they're able
here.
to get him behind the line.
Sick of your shit.
Start out here 2nd and 11. A handoff left.
Get your ass over here.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Prescott now from the 50.
Let's go!
Crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser Wright. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards from midfield. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
On 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd down, back to Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Looking to throw.
Thank you for throwing it on point that time.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they toss out wide to Sanders.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
He's got a little daylight. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance?
I'm running the ball on his ass. Let's fucking go.
And I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Hey, this the O-line I needed in 17 when I was playing your ass. This the O-line I needed.
to Sanders on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time. So make sure you touchdown, Eagles.
Let's fucking go.
Quez Watkins from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles have taken a 4th quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it?
Let's fucking go. 14-21. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone.
All right, this is Dak Prescott. If we can get Dak to throw a pick like always, we're good. He's already thrown one. We just need another one. That's all we need.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception, and a game that's very close right now.
You're playing with fire, boy.
Situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Takes it to Hilton.
No.
They'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And remember,
all right, we got to go zone blitz. We got you.
Taking some shots for the end zone soon. They go back to Pollard.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just a couple
Let's go.
Up there, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this.
High formation. All right, got something for that. Inside.
Trying to run for it with Pollard.
Let's go. He didn't get nowhere. He didn't get nowhere. Let's fucking go. Slant inside.
Here's Prescott. And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he goes down at the 26, a pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
And that was good protection there.
No, all right, he's only got about 2 good plays.
It allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way.
All right, now we got to cover this pass.
Really nice gain.
We got to.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw, Prescott.
Give me that. Let's go.
Time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Maddox. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
Let's
and they were
fucking
spurred on by
go.
a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Let's fucking go. That nigga Jalen Hurts, 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 69% completion rate. This nigga Dak Prescott, 20 yards thrown, 42.8% completion, 0 touchdowns. Let's fucking go. We dominated on the ground game. Oh yeah, that nigga Stephon Diggs going off. And the Bills defense going off. Let's go. Pause. Damn, they got 4 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. God dang. Dude, I just hope I didn't make a bad decision because everybody was talking about, like, on fantasy. Let's see what this dude said. Yeah, they were talking about the Lions are supposed to just obliterate the Panthers, which I don't doubt. But the Bills also had, you know, a great matchup versus the Jaguars. So I had the Lions in, then I started the Bills. I put them back in, and then I put the Bills back in. So hopefully the Lions don't outscore the Bills today, because that could be the reason I lose.
And it looks like there's a holding call on the field because trying to sack Josh Allen was held.
Hold, offense number 73, 10-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Remember a couple years ago, these two teams played. You see the hold right there by Dawkins. Josh Allen, the defensive end, had a sack, a forced fumble, an interception, had a huge game. And when we were talking to him in the meetings, he said he went back and looked at his preparation for that game because he thought it was a difference-making game for him. And he started to apply that each and every week as he wants to become a player of impact for this football team.
That was a big pass rush as it's now 2nd and 15 back in his own territory. Allen throws it. Incomplete. Jenkins knocks it away. Dawson Knox looking for the flag, and there isn't one.
See that throw, it's what Josh likes to do, throw it back over the middle of the field, but just nice defense right there. Didn't look like Jenkins got there early to me. That left hand up, get it on the ball.
3rd and 15 from his own 45. Down 4. Only one score in this game for the Bills, a touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs at the end of the first half. Allen's got it all time. So, I mean, this is some good momentum until...
You've heard our story before. In some ways, it's yours. It's the one about rope.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, did you ever download Dead by Daylight?
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This nigga.
Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Faking the give. Now Watson.
Give me that. Oh.
An interception here on this opening drive, but he gets
Come
a
on.
reprieve. It's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him.
Oh.
He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in
I'm
man-to-man.
still
Maybe
playing.
need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And again, it's Chubb.
Let's
And he stopped immediately.
fucking go.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
On 4th down, Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And some room to work. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 14-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I heard an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
Touchdown! Jack Stoll, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. And it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They will indeed snap it to Watson, rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite. tied in. Second and goal from the 1. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal.
Oh yeah, this is house call. This is house call.
Try to run with Sanders.
Let's fucking go.
Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Jacksonville has to change their fortunes. Struggles when they get down inside the 10-yard line. They've got to find a way to finish. Make this a 2-score game.
Basket evanescing at the oxygen in his system as Ed Oliver.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Get access to a yearly subscription for 15% off. Download the NFL app and start streaming today. Terms and conditions apply. You kind of get the sense that
it just seems like Jacksonville saying.
The Browns drive about to get started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And this one is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Yeah. I'm beating this dude so bad he don't even want to pick a play now.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Watson. Looking deep down.
Give me that. Give me that.
It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to what they made right there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball.
He finna throw another pick. He threw another pick.
And get on out and talk about it.
They take it downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
I don't know why the fuck he did that shit, knowing that I was not finna let that shit get caught. And that should have been another pick.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Watson off play action. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
And all the way in. Touchdown.
Why was nobody over there?
Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling.
This is why I need to stop fucking turning the ball over.
They did indeed a lot of football, full half to be
Because
played.
they turn into fucking points.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Something he won't expect.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to
Hey,
go.
wait a minute. That safety right there, he is screwed.
For just one play.
I just need time. I need time.
They'll throw now on the final play. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start with a handoff to Sanders. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 29, Hurts. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise.
Fucking busted coverage. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Past the 20. Touchdown.
Let's fucking go.
Dallas got it. 79 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, Those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Second down, here's Chubb again. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run it again with Chubb.
Nope, get your ass down.
Short of the first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll run for it. Chubb.
Oh my fucking gosh. Catch him, catch him.
The 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by York is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Nah, I've put up more than that before.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders to about the 35, 2nd down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Room here to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So after 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now they toss out wide to Sanders. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look
Got
to
him.
throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th
28 to 14.
Elliott good on the extra point. Lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
He probably don't. I'm whooping his ass right now.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Trash up here.
Still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by a
Pick six. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick six.
Yeah, quit the game. Go ahead. Quit. Like a little bitch. Quit the game. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey. Goodbye. Shit, he ain't got. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't got a choice, but yeah, he quit. He quit. Let's go.
I just needed him to hear. I just needed him to say no.
Up the middle. And McDermott uses his final timeout as Tim settles him down right on the 35-yard line. I mean, what a throw. What a
Right
play
now,
call. I mean, it's just
Jacksonville
like,
is
here it
up
is.
18 to
You go
13.
down there, Calvin, I'll throw it to you. You
The
go
Bills.
get it.